Well, yo ho ho and shiver me timbers, it's your monotonous maestro Solardrop here to plunder and pillage. This new season has me feeling extra spirited, and surely nothing will go wrong with it. But all jokes aside, this latest season finally brought the breath of fresh air that this game has been needing for quite some time, so let's jump right in. This season features some familiar faces, except I could not be bothered to watch any of the cutscenes from the blockbuster hit that was Beyond Light. Oh well, guess I will just go along for the ride. But in true Guardian fashion, me and my friends first spent the next few hours grinding for pinnacle gear, where we couldn't even use the revamped subclasses, #Sigma grindset. Finally, boot into the new mission again, cutscene skipped, and I am ready to roll. After doing some less than legal work for the Drifter, and definitely not dying in the process because of how easy the mission was, I am ready to check out the new social area that I will only visit on the rarest of occasions, much like the trending tab on YouTube. After only being lost for 5 minutes, I've sunk thousands of hours into this game. I finally start progressing the plot. The spider is back, and it actually does feel like just yesterday I was chatting up this guy, especially since I took a 3-year hiatus from Destiny. New crewmates to hang out with, and I'm actually starting to get a little excited. There is finally an interesting fallen character that my friend is quick to point out has 4 arms, and that a lot can be done with 4 arms. We spent the next 10 minutes giggling like a couple of children who just typed 58008 into a calculator and flipped it over. My friend keeps telling me that we're going to be space pirates, but I'll believe it when I see it. After all, Bungie did make this. 2 minutes later, and I'm committing space crimes and stealing some booty, all while shouting in a terrible piratey accent.
Aye, let's go, laddie.
Yaharg. Eventually, we get to fire the cannons, and all bets are off. Bungie gave us NPC crewmates, but none of them matter except for Scurvy, the servitor pirate who I've already killed for and would die for. After playing through a mission so fun that I almost didn't notice that it had a repurposed final boss, I'm feeling pretty good. Boarded and stolen from an enemy vessel, check. Now we need to have some drinks with our crew, also check. Tearing through these missions has earned me and my crew the title of the Landlubber Launchers, another notch I'll be adding to my proverbial belt. The only pirate thing left for us on our list is to find buried treasure, which we also get to do with our crew. Again, I cannot stress enough how much Scurvy means to me, and if anything should happen to him, I would burn this planet to the ground. After throwing some dodecahedrons around, we get to escort the payload, a staple of the Overwatch scene that has since been adopted by Bungie. While this part wasn't exactly high-octane gameplay, Bungie more than made up for it by giving us all a buff by celebrating with our teammates. Finally, emoting is back to being useful, and not in the scummy third-person peeking way it used to be. Why do you think I quit Destiny for 3 years? Well, yo ho ho and a bottle of money, it looks like Bungie has finally caved to the conglomerate that is Fortnite and done a wacky little crossover, giving us the battle bus in-universe. What does this mean for the Destiny lore? I do not know, but I do know that the second they add building into PvP, I'm uninstalling. Messing around in Crucible like the sweat lord I am, I come to the conclusion that it's actually dog water right now because of the bugged resilience. Oh well, guess I'll just have to deal with it. So far, this new season's been pretty good. Everything couldn't all be sunshine and rainbows. Something had to break. Back on board the helm, and I learned that we have some loot that I wish I had equipped back when I was doing just fine in the story mission. I'm greeted by a slew of new crew for me to unlock, and I can't help but think that this is very similar to a game that already exists, where you buy a bunch of characters, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Anyways, great experience so far. Hope this is a sign of things to come. If you made it this far, that must mean you liked what you watched, and if that's the case, click here to subscribe and click here to watch another video. Now go on, get out of here.